Yeah, what's going on, guys? You know what I'm saying? What you're looking at right now is full time all the time. Basically, they were part of my Call of Duty squad last night.
Oh, okay.
One of these dudes headshot body drop scoop. He was actually a guy that was in my Madden franchise that had to go leave and get his son, and I booted him or whatever like that. Nah, but like I said, real dudes is real dudes. Like, listen, he's a good dude.
All
He's
right.
good people. Listen, like I said, man, you're gonna always get who I am. I'm not gonna put.
You just booted him. He had to get his son. He had to get his father.
Yeah, but like I said, you even if he had booted me, if I recognize a real dude, I'm gonna try to. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He put in work yesterday in Call of Duty. Shout out to him.
Yeah,
shout out to Holiday Style.
You guys
Holiday
have
Styles
to watch
Chef.
that Call of Duty video.
Yo, that video was crazy. It's an hour and 49 minutes, but I watched it myself and I couldn't turn from it. And I hate my shit because I just think
I do too. And
I think I'm an asshole. So listen, y'all better go get those subs up. He has 278. I want to see him hit at least 300 in the next couple of days. You think that's reasonable?
Yeah.
All right, so go show him some love. All right, this was the poll that we had for leading up to the game. I put it up like 10 hours before the match or something like that. 29 people voted. You can see what they voted. Such a high percentage voted fuck Silent Soldier. Though.
Don't set trip.
That was really that was fascinating to me. That 28% of the vote.
Were wondering why his name is Silent Soldier when he does most of the talking.
Because he's a clown.
Oh.
And that's what happens. Listen. You gotta understand something. Like, certain people need attention.
Oh, okay.
You see, listen. My people over here, they come to me because I give them a different type of feel of, I just don't do everything like everybody else does.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own characteristics. He's just a clown.
Oh, okay.
All he's missing is his rainbow hair and a red nose.
All right.
And Barney.
What?
Yeah, and Barney. Because Barney was like, wasn't he raping the kids or something? The real Barney?
So what does that have to do with a clown?
I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with it.
I don't know.
But you know what's funny? After the battle, I made a comment about the whole Trayvon Martin thing.
Oh, God.
And then look what this clown writes. You see what I wrote? Wild Florida, are you serious? All people of color should burn their hoodies ASAP.
Really? Or
you will be shot. And he writes, looks like someone is a bit mad about the Trayvon case in Florida. Gmias, don't trip.
Is he serious?
No, but that's what... You got to understand something. This is not something that... It makes me upset. We know the way the system is all over the place. The law is designed to do certain things. That's why I say what I have to say, and you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm telling everybody, all my viewers, and even all the people that, shout out to everybody that already purchased my shirt. I still have a couple extra large. What do we have left with extra larges? I don't even know. But listen, most of them are sold out. It's a mindset that I want people to understand. I choose to say things and do things to have fun, whatever like that. But I don't do things that would be something like this. That's so sensitive to a nation. You know what I'm saying?
Like, we joke around about certain things, but certain things we also keep serious.
So but this guy's a clown. That just shows more he's a clown. But look what Diego Vargas sent for him. I don't always get raped in Black Ops, but when I do, it's by Gmias.
Oh my God.
Look at this one. One verse where was Silent Soldier. Ain't nobody got time for that. It's a fire. So like I said, listen, bottom line is this is week 14 scores. You can check it out when we continue to talk about what's going on. But that's what I'm saying. You see, I put a link to his channel, Silent Soldier, out of respect for swag. You know what I'm saying? They clearly early on I had put a link for try to help his channel out, whatever. That was a mistake on my part. Because it's swag that, I have the respect for. Okay. And I'm gonna get more into swag as this video goes on, but I definitely want you guys to understand something. Like, it's a different type of joke when it's something to be made fun of. Like, I can't make fun of, the internet is made for people like Silent Soldier that can speak the way. Because what fascinated me is about that girl. What's her name? Talia Castellano. The little girl fighting cancer.
Yeah. I
was very much amazed because I shared that with my viewers in one of my videos. I told them to go check out her story. I also put a link to one of her recent videos on Facebook. Mm-hmm. And a couple of my people that that follow me or whatever on Facebook, were in support of it. Went and checked the video out. It's a very dangerous thing with children battling cancer. And I was amazed to see on YouTube how many internet thugs put so many dislikes. And no, but let me finish. Let me just finish. That's what I'm saying. Like, If you could go and click a dislike on a young child that's getting radiation treatment, bleomycin, cisplatinum, etoposide, aka VP16, these nuclear war agents that are being injected into their body to starve their systems and deplete these young children. If you can go and click that dislike, you're a different type of human being. And that's what I'm saying. Listen, that's why when Silent Soldier wrote that comment, it kind of made me laugh because I already knew that's what he
type of
was.
person
Yeah,
he
what type of
is.
person he was. So, you know, from this moment forward, I'm not going to respond to anything he says. Because I can't. That's just me being logical and objective. Like, you know, the jokes or whatever, you know, me and Swag, you know, we have our fun, whatever like that. Got nothing but love for Swag. I actually like the rest of the UMAD clan too. I actually started to come around with Advisor K.
Okay.
Because Advisor K is an asshole, but we could joke around. We write shit like he wrote good game after, you know, they got their win in Search and Destroy.
Oh, when they anally raped
when they raped the 6-0. I like shit. Listen, I love competition. You know that. I don't mind that kind of shit. That's I live for, and I want to be challenged. But when that's a very sensitive thing, because that man, you know, we're going to discuss it later on. Like I said, at the end of this, we're going to go into a podcast with it. Yeah. But I wanted to start it off because I always give my people the juice in the beginning and let them know that we're leading up to it. So there's going to be a link in this video for the podcast we're going to go into. We're going to go more into depth. We're going to share your thoughts. I know you have a lot of things you want to say about it. But the bottom line is this. It's the way of thinking that people have to understand. Mm-hmm. It's I can't. We're all one race. So you can't be it's the human race. I believe that it's the human race. That's what I'm going to tell you what my point is. I believe people are prejudiced, but I believe that we're all one race. The reason I say that is because we're all the human race is the most predominant right now. We're on the top of the food chain. Mm-hmm. So they don't, even though they show a white guy at the top and it's the human race, we're all one race. So I don't even care about the word racist. If somebody's prejudiced, it's whatever. If you're making a joke and it's directed at me, it's whatever. You know, you want to fuck my wife, all the kind of shit that was going on. They want to bang you out, shit like that.
You offered me up.
Listen, because it's about the clan.
Oh my God.
But what I'm saying, listen, it's always about the clan. Listen, you know, don't even try to act like you don't know how I do this.
Talk about what you were talking
Listen, don't even try to act like you don't know how I do this. I told you when I consider you part of what I do, I protect my people. Mm-hmm. I stand up for my people, but my people also have to have guidelines. If any of my guys are affiliated with Gmia, white, black, whatever color you are, ethnicity, if I see anything like that, where you're
anything like what?
Like what Silent Soldier did, like make a comment like that, I'm gonna address that. Mm-hmm. See, my guys know, okay, yeah, we're gonna fuck each other, we'll fuck the other team in the ass, come on their face, maybe on their back, they might think it's mayonnaise, we might use salt and pepper.
You about to Superman them?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, but like you know what I'm saying, I don't really want to get too blatant with it, because I also wanted to say that going back into the whole thing about like real life and why I try to make people laugh. Somebody that's in my franchise, Uncle Mac Daddy, mm-hmm. His nephew had a stomach ulcer, and his little nephew, and he's in the hospital right now. I just wanted to give a definite shout out to to his nephew, because that's what it's the young kids of the future. Whatever the color, whatever it is, that's what you're setting this world up for. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, and what kind of world we're giving them.
And that's the kind of world we're giving them is
2013, and we still got to tell our kids, like, listen, you can't walk out on the streets, you can't do this, you can't do that, because if somebody shoots you and you have a bag of Skittles, they're gonna get away with it. Yeah, but listen, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm trying to tell you right now. That's why I can't really indulge Silent Soldier, and I'm not telling any of my people. My fellow people that watch... You can't indulge it, because if it's a freaking game, it's a game. Yeah, you talk a lot of shit back and forth, or you have a little rivalry back and forth, but it's about a freaking video game. When you talk about real life, if you can't separate the real life stuff from the video game stuff, then you're just a fucking pussy.
Okay, listen.
That's the bottom line.
Okay, you gotta calm yourself down, because
you're just a fucking pussy. Like, really. Like, really, you're gonna make jokes and stuff like that about the whole Trayvon Martin. This mother lost her son. Okay. Because he wanted some candy and a soda.
Okay, but what I'm saying is,
since this guy felt like, oh, all these niggas are getting away with shit, I'm gonna get me one. He sounds just like that.
From Mississippi Burning.
Yeah, from Mississippi Burning.
I only shot them once, but at least I shot me a nigger.
Something like that.
Something with a nigger in it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but listen. Okay, look. Most people laugh at me.
Really,
listen. You remember? Listen.
Really, Silent? You making comments like that about that?
Okay, listen.
You gotta learn as an adult to keep the games with the games and keep real life and serious stuff together, and learn how to keep it separate.
All right, calm down. Can you just calm down for 1 second? I'm gonna say this. You know about Star and Buck Wild? Yeah. They had a radio show. You know, a little bit. He went kind of wild. He went crazy, and then eventually he got thrown up the air. But he enlightened me in a lot of parts. And the one thing that he used to say was to call yourself a person of color and not black. So
I never call myself.
No, I'm saying I never call myself black either. Even before that.
It's easier to
context. But what I'm saying is, I'm not a black. Listen. I'm not speaking as a man of color, black, white, whatever. I'm just speaking in general. I can't bring myself to emit rage to an internet thug. So you don't need to get upset about it. What you need to do is address him like the kind of, he's looking for attention.
I'm not upset about him. I'm upset about what happened. But I'm just explaining to him that even though we joke around about certain things, there are certain things that you also have to take serious and understand it for what it is.
Okay, what I'm saying is this. Listen, hold on 1 second before I go into that. Hold on. Like I said, right now, GmiasWorld is growing vastly. As far as like we're gonna, whether it's collaborations with other channels, like I said, us in full time all the time may work something out, whatever like that. Mm-hmm. There's strength in numbers, but what anybody that's affiliated with me has to have the boundary. We have to be able to respect certain things. You know what I'm saying? And regardless if there's a race difference or whatever it is, you have to respect certain things. The bottom line is this. Like I said, I spoke to Swag a little bit after yesterday, whatever like that. Swag is cool. This guy's a grown man. I can't blame Swag for his comment because Swag can't control his comment. But he's part of his clan. So that's like a stain on Swag. I have to be honest about it. Because if somebody in my clan says something like this, I have to disband myself from that member.
Okay.
Because I can't have the... listen, if you're going to take the booty and pay the child support, like how we did with them yesterday, we took their booty and took child support. They got us in the last Search and Destroy or whatever, and I think they got us in the hard point or whatever like that. We had a lot of fun. I can't associate myself with things like this. And I've always said it from the beginning. My journey is about opening up your eyes. Like, as I blow this guy out uncontrollably, it's bigger than the game.
Shit.
Listen, but it's going to get worse. But my journey is opening up the youth's eyes for them to see the world as it is. That's why the podcast was started. And I'm already seeing results in the youth. You saw the last podcast.
Yeah.
The maturity and the understanding, because the more people that have a little bit of common sense, the better the world will be. So of course, there's a lot of people, internet thugging saying, yeah, Trayvon deserved it. He got what was coming. That's okay for those people. But the people that, even the people that I'm at war with in the clans or whatever I'm doing, like we're supposed to be having another clan battle. Another clan reached out to me. They watched the video. They reached out to me. We're negotiating that. I kind of, he about to take it for 6 of me. I liked where we were going with UMAD. Like I said, Mad Advisor K is an asshole. From UMAD, Mr. Softy's an asshole.
Yeah, see.
Okay, but like I said, they even with them, I was enjoying that back and forth with them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because they have limits. He was trying. He fucked you all over the place, all over the globe. If anybody didn't watch the video, whatever like that. The one thing I want to say is this: any of my people that consider themselves associated with me, as far as my clan, I don't want you guys to speak outrageous to Swag. That's between me and Swag. He's the clan leader. That's my clan with you guys. Only I talk to Swag about, whatever we're doing. I'm just going to ask you guys that you do that for me out of respect. If you guys respect what I'm doing. Because you got to have, like, certain limits. And me and Swag have the relationship. That's what I'm saying. Regardless of what Silent chose to do, me and Swag, that doesn't affect me and Swag. I believe that it puts a stain on Swag that one of his guys is doing that, though. And he's part of the clan. That's not something that you joke around with. Especially at this sensitive time when it just happened.
Yeah.
Okay, so, like I said, we're going to continue that whole thing in the podcast and shit like that, but I just also wanted to say that as far as UMAD, when I first started off and said that they were quitters, that's what me and Swag were talking about. That clan, the UMAD clan, is definitely not quitters. All of them. I may joke around, about Advisor K, all of them, Dick, whatever like that. Even the other ones, whatever. They're not quitters, and they definitely show. It was probably some kind of crazy shit that happened when I first went into the room with Mr. Softy or whatever. But since Swag has been involved. He's definitely, that clan is not full of quitters. So if you ever run into him, definitely, what I'm saying, you got to give him that respect. That clan is definitely well, organized when Swag is, when he's around. Yeah. They're definitely not what, I said. So I'm going to retract that and take back the quitting part. Like I said, as far as that goes. But Silent is just, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the guys watching my videos before my people and commenting before.
He's definitely your number one fan. But...
He's on Twitter. He probably wants to order a shirt, but doesn't know how to act Swag. At least Mr. Softy just told me, like, bro, you know what I'm saying? You're causing the way that you're doing shit. Yo, look, let me get a shirt. You know what I'm saying? He was right with it. And I need some more people, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of more people want to get a shirt too, but they're scared to order it. Listen, that's whatever. But the voice is going to be there. It's going to be heard. And that's what it is. So, bottom line is, we're about to pick this up in the podcast. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into that. So, you'll have a link in the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't checked out that clan battle, check it out. It's hilarious. This guy is new, but I ass raped him with salt and pepper just like an egg.